All right. Okay, order B's complete. All right, guys. For almost the last hour, we started at about 5:15 because I had some things I had to do. I had not one, not two, but three shopping orders to shop at once at Kroger. So I don't know how much this is going to be because a couple of them added some stuff. So yeah, we're just going to go ahead and do that right now. All right. So this one here is right close to where the work. Which one is this one? All right, it's A. All right. So we're going to drop A off first. Man, that was rough shopping for all three of those. But that's how Indiana's going to start part 3 if it don't rain it for us, I'm telling you. Yeah. I had a couple of substitutions I had to make, but one substitution that I had to make because they were out of stuff, but out of something. But at least I was able to take a picture of the empty box. It showed what it was, but I showed that the box was empty. So if the AI can't pick up that the box was empty, I don't know what to say. They're not going to count that against me. That's for certain, because I'm not going to allow them to. So, box is empty. What do you do? Hey, Vicky, welcome in. Yeah. Okay. Man, that was a rough shopping order. I'm telling you. 3, shopping for 3. Yeah. Yeah, I had a few errands that I had to run, and one of them, they were giving a discount on haircuts today, and I had to spend some time in there, getting a haircut. It was kind of busy, but, you take advantage of the discount. That's what you got to do, because that's what I got to do now. I've got to work the next 2 days, so I got to take advantage of that today. So that's what I did. So we started at about 5:15, maybe just a little over an hour ago, because I stopped the dash at 10 minutes early. They will have that extra time anyway. So yeah, okay. Well, we're delivering A first, and then we'll see where all these others are going. And let's see. I have no idea how much this is right now, because stuff was added. So we'll see. 3 shopping orders. Whew. Man, hey Vicky, yeah. Oh my goodness, that was rough. Yeah. How am I doing? I kind of wore out after shopping for all 3 of those. What I had to do was I had to have 2 carts. You know how you have those, carts where you have something on the top and something on the bottom? Hey, Evelyn, welcome in. Yeah, we don't play the. I don't sing that right now. I can't really do that right now. I'm kind of worn out, Evelyn. I'm sorry about that, because I had 3 shopping orders that I had to do. Okay, here, I better hit the directions so that I know where it's going to stop.
State Route 44.
Yeah.
Then, in a quarter mile, turn right onto South Vine Street.
Yeah. What was so rough about that was the fact that, I had to have 2 carts. I had to have A on the top, C on the bottom of one cart, and then B had
turn right onto South Vine Street.
B had like jugs of water and a case of water. So I had to put those on the top of that cart, and then all the other groceries on the bottom of the cart.
In 900 feet,
so
107 North Vine Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
Okay, I cannot park on this street, so I am going to, at least it's not that much stuff, so that's good. Okay. So I'm going to have to see, am I going to have to park on what, Franklin Street, or, no, the Franklin's up there.
107 North Vine Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the left.
Okay, it's right there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to turn around. I'm going to go on I'm going to turn on the street up here and go down so I can get onto Franklin Street and just stop there and then continue. Yeah, what is this? Yeah, Walnut Street. Yeah, we'll just do that. Yeah, we'll just go on here. We'll turn to Franklin because it's only a couple houses down from the end of the street. So we'll just do it that way. Yeah, because you cannot park on Vine Street. You can't. Yeah, you just can't do it. Welcome in, guys. Yeah, this is yeah. All right, let's hope not everybody's in the middle of the road here. I don't know if I'm going to be able to do this or not. Well, I have no choice. I'm going to have to. I got to figure out. I'm going to have to figure out how I'm going to do this. I have no choice. I have to do this because it's right down there. Yeah. Yeah, I have no choice. I have to. I got to park here and back up. I got no choice but to do this. So, yeah. Don't worry, I'm not going to hit your car. I just got to be parked here. Yeah. All right. All right, so I got to take A here, which is right here on the top. Okay. Okay. Okay, yeah, all that. Okay, so they got 3 pizzas and they're 2 liters. Okay. All right. Oh, this is going to be fun. All right. Should be able to do, yeah, okay, I got it. All right, gotta get their pizzas now. All right. All right, be right back. Okay. 1 down, 2 to go. Let's see what we got here. Apartment 1. Oh, okay. Yeah, it's all. I know exactly where we're going with this guy. I know exactly where I'm going. So what I need to do is take Washington here, and then I can go to him. So yeah, that works out. Okay. Okay. Oops. Here. All right. Turn on Washington and go to him. Yeah, this guy's a frequent customer. Now, see, which one is him? He's the one with the root beer and the pizzas. Okay. Yeah, the big one is in the back. Hey, Mark, welcome in. Looks like Michigan. No, this not. It's this is Indiana. Yeah, we're in Shelbyville, Indiana. Okay, I'm going to hit the directions here and see what it tells me.
Drive west on East Washington Street. Then, in 300
That's what I thought,
feet,
yeah.
turn right onto North Hamilton Street.
So that's 2 quick deliveries right away. Yeah, that works.
Onto East Franklin Street. Then, in 200
Shelby,
feet,
Michigan?
254
Oh, okay.
East Franklin Street,
All right.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176.
Yeah, the
USA
Michigan
will be on
dash
the right.
was yesterday that Indiana is going against, and Michigan put up 127, and that's what Indiana has to beat. They have to beat that before
254
7:30.
East Franklin Street,
Okay.
Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the right.
Yeah, they have to beat that before 7:30. So, okay, the guy's right here, and it's perfect because I can load all this stuff is down here at the bottom. I can just load it and drop it off. All right, I'll be right back. All right. Okay, let's see. This one, I thought he had 4 bags. That's what I thought. He did have 4 bags. Okay. Yeah, I figured he had 4 bags. Okay. All right, 2 up, 2 down. 2 up, 2 down. Okay. All right. I think somebody gave me an extra tip. That's what it said. So, but I won't find that out yet. I got to get this 3rd one delivered. Okay. So, this is Noble should be, okay? Because to get where I need to go, I need to turn down here. So, that's what I'm going to do. Okay. All right, there we go. All right.
Drive south on North Noble Street. Then, in 700 feet, turn right onto East Broadway Street.
Okay. All right, I'm going to put this on put it on that. Okay. We're going to put it on there. Okay.
Turn right onto East Broadway Street, State Route 44.
Okay. Man, all 3 of these weren't really that far. That's a good thing. The only thing about it was I couldn't. Hey, Alfonso, welcome in. I said, so I'm delivering. Yes, I am delivering. Yeah, I've had, I did the one shopping order, over on Vine Street. I just did a shopping order over here on, on Franklin Street. Now I'm going to a different street over here. So then that's the 3 shopping orders.
On East Broadway Street for a half mile.
But welcome in, Alfonso and Mark. Welcome in, guys. Appreciate you guys joining. Yeah. You're watching the part 3 of the Indiana Dash. All Indiana needs before 7:30 is $33. They get $33 by 7:30. They will have defeated Michigan, and we'll go on to the Final 4. Okay, they're gonna have me go up there. Okay. Marimiko, welcome in. Appreciate it. Thank you. Yeah. Yeah, I got a little bit of a late start because I had some errands that I had to do and something I had to take advantage of, for this weekend because it was on sale and, I had to do it. So, so I didn't start till about 5:15. That's when I started the shopping order. So we're going to 7:30. Okay. Yeah, Indiana put up 95 today. The theme that you see there is defending your family, your title, and your reputation. 3 key important things that you want to do. Okay, because it's like when you go after something, you got to, make sure that you put your family first. Okay, you don't just go after something and leave your family behind, your spouse and all that. You don't do that. Okay. That's not recommendable because it's all kinds of problems.
Onto South Miller Street.
Then you defend your title. Like if you, it's just like Indiana did. They defended, defending their dashing title here. Any other team that defends their title, you have to do that. But also keep in mind, don't leave your family behind, even though you're defending your title. Okay. And then also defend your reputation. Your reputation is extremely important, especially when you're going after something.
Turn left onto South Miller Street.
You don't go after something and be manipulative and ruin your reputation. You don't want to do that. Okay. there's nothing wrong with going for more. It's how you go about doing it. Okay. Because your reputation means a lot, especially when it comes to job hunting later on.
In 800 feet, bear right onto Miller Avenue.
That is how I look at it. And that's what I named the title of this: defending your family, your title, and your reputation.
Bear right onto Miller Avenue.
I mean, it's just, when you say maybe a title like, a job title or something, defending that, making sure that you keep your job title if you're a manager or something like that. But you need to do it the way that's, not going to jeopardize people, especially your family. Okay. So that's what I'm going to do here. Okay. So left here. All right.
In 400 feet, 601 Dunn Avenue, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176.
Right at the end,
USA will be on the right.
Okay.
601 Dunn Avenue, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA is on the right.
All right. So it's right up here. Just got to make sure this is hard, because some people just dart out up here. Okay. This one right here. Okay. All right, got a lot of stuff to carry for this one. I think I'm going to do the waters first. Okay, so I'll be back in a few. Heavier items now and take in the lighter items later so nothing gets smashed. I especially don't want this bread to get smashed. I'm not happy because they put the donuts with it. That was for all three of those, guys. That was for all three of those. Yeah, you're going to send me to Miller Avenue, aren't you? Yep. I know you, DoorDash. I know that's what you're gonna
Drive
do.
north on Dunn Avenue.
Yep. I already knew it. I knew that's what you were gonna do. Yep. I can read you like a book, DoorDash. I can read you like a book. I knew exactly that's what you were going to do. Okay, $9. Indiana takes it. Indiana defeats Michigan. There's 25 plus 9, that's $34. That's it. Yeah. Indiana goes on to the Final Four. Okay.
Drive northeast on Miller Avenue. Then, in 400 feet, make a sharp right onto South Miller Street.
Okay, well I'm gonna do it this way. It's gonna be a lot easier if I do it this way. Yep. Okay. Yeah, we'll do it this way. We'll go through this neighborhood here, and okay.
Drive west on West Taylor Street. Then, in 800 feet, turn left onto
Takes
Montgomery
five
Street.
shopping. It takes 5 shopping orders.
Then,
Indiana
200 feet, turn
Yeah.
right onto Miller
With-
Avenue. Turn
yeah.
right onto Miller Avenue.
with an hour to spare. Indiana takes it. Indiana goes to the Final Four.
In a half mile, 951 Miller Avenue, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
All right. Hey, there's Colleen. Welcome, Colleen. Yep. Indiana goes on to the Final Four with a 34 spot right there with an hour to spare. The number 1 seed prevails. So now what I have to do here is separate these again. I think one has 4 items and the other one I think has 3.
951 Miller Avenue.
I just gotta see
Shelbyville,
what they
Indiana
are and figure out how to do it.
46176. USA is on the right.
Okay. All right. All right, guys, here we are in the shopping again here. So, yeah, 3 items for one and 4 items for the other. Yep, that's what I thought. Exactly what I thought. All right, I'll be right back. Well, I guess this is case of water night. I guess that's what it is. Yep. Okay. Yeah, say tee her up. Hey, this is exhilarating. Tie her up. Welcome in. All right. Yeah. All right. All right. We're going to delivery. Where are we going here? Going right back to that same customer. The one of them, anyway, is the same customer. I just dropped off all that stuff over there. Oh, jeez. Yeah. This lady wants some more stuff. She said text it when it's there. Okay, well. Yeah. I'm like, didn't I just shop for you? Let's see. So now here they ordered this lady I'm about to take this to that I just got through dropping it off to. She ordered 2 things of frosting and 4 things of buttermilk biscuits. And okay. All right. Well, so we're going down there. Okay, let's see. Oh, how's it going to tell me to get
Drive
there?
southeast, then turn left onto Miller Avenue.
Yeah, that's what I thought. I thought you were going to do that. Okay.
In a quarter mile,
All right.
turn right onto West Locust
Maybe we should give you a good tip. That'd be, yeah. Oh, man, I was like, man, I just dropped off all that Kroger stuff. And now you want that. Okay. Okay. Okay.
Turn right onto West Locust Street. Then, in 300 feet, turn right.
All right. Yeah, we were just here. Okay.
Turn right onto Dunn Avenue. Then 601 Dunn Avenue, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the right.
Okay. Oh, there's a cat. Okay.
601 Dunn Avenue.
The cat wasn't there when I came
Indiana
here before.
46176.
Okay.
USA is on the right.
Okay. All right. So she's the one with the biscuits and stuff. All right, I'll be right back. Okay, now we go to, let's see. We now go to our favorite trailer park. Yep, we go to our favorite trailer park right now. So, let's see. Yep, well, that's what we're going to do. All right. Oh, I don't need to do that, obscure balls. See, I got someone that can do that for you. Fran-Phoenix. Yeah. Fran-Phoenix, when something good happens or somebody does something for her, you want to hear someone scream? There you go. Yeah. That's the channel if you want that. Yeah. Fran-Phoenix. Fran-PHX. That's the one, that's the one you should visit. Yeah. Appreciate you joining though, obscure. Yeah. Okay, we're going to our favorite trailer park. Yeah. And at least it's still light to where maybe I can see where it is. Okay. All right. I think it's at the very end of the street. Yeah. So I think this is going to tell me that the pin is going to be wrong on here. I'm pretty sure that's why I'm not hitting the directions, because I can find it, because there will be at the beginning of each row there will be it'll tell from what number to what number that you'll be going to. So, and I believe that this is near the end of the road or in the middle or something. But 9 times out of 10, it will take you to it will say that the pin is wrong. So you have to take a picture of the number to prove that you were at the correct number. So, of course, I try to do that all the time anyway, because that way DoorDash just doesn't say, hey, you weren't at the right place. Well, what's the number say? Okay, so it's definitely not down there. And it's not down there. And it's not down there. Hey, there's 310. Welcome in. Yeah, all right. Yeah, now I'm going to do that. The only way I could get close to doing that is if I get somebody to 500 or 1,000 subscribers. Yeah, and I did that on Sunday with the I did that on my dash on Sunday when at the 58 mark of the dash, when I got yeah, this is it here. Sometimes I have to get out my, let's see, I have to, yeah, okay, yeah. It's down this way. Just like I thought it was. Okay. But yeah, when I got, let's see, is it here? Nope. Okay. Still got 5 to go. I knew it was somewhere near the middle. Okay. And oh, wait a minute. That can't be. Wait a minute. Okay. Yeah. Okay. It's this one right here. All right. All right, there we go. Yeah, it was somewhere near the middle. Okay. But yeah, when I got, when I got BPD Hustler to 500, came close to the screaming part. So, Yeah, that was when we do the Bill O'Reilly Do It Live. That's how I do it. All right, let me go drop this off. I'll be right back. All right. I'll do this case of water. Okay, so we're going to make it official right here. Here's Queen of Thistles. We're going to make it official right here. 95 plus that 34 right there. You know, that's 129. That makes Indiana the, makes the Indiana the Elite Eight winner, and we'll move on to the Final Four. Hey, Queen. Yep. I cannot wait to see Queen back in the car. I'm ready to see the look on her face. You know, I'm ready to, she'll have the look of the queen of the chessboard. I know that. I cannot wait to see her back in action again. I would love to be able to make a thumbnail with a picture of Murray Head saying, this queen will not excite you. You need to watch out for her. Here you are, kitty. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to go ahead, since Indiana is the winner. It's all said and done. We're going to go ahead and play the victory song for Indiana. So let's go ahead and do it. Okay. Indiana moves on to the Final Four. Okay, the dash will continue, but the scores will not count because Indiana already won. So, yeah, everything that goes on from this point, is it's already said and done because the victory is already sealed. So, yeah. Yeah, we don't do the Aegon add-on stuff like that. We don't do that. Bob Knight wasn't a part of that. Yeah. You know, when his team was up by a lot, what did he do? He took his starters out. All right, we're gonna go into a tavern right now for $8.
On St. Joseph Street for a half mile.
Yeah, we're going to a tavern right now for $8. So, yeah. And I say, Bob Knight would not have had any of that egging on, you know, adding on to the stuff and torturing the other team. He wasn't going to do that. If he knew he was at a comfortable lead, he took out his starters, you know, and let those non-ones play.
In a quarter mile.
I say, do I drink Sprite? Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Sprite Zero more than I do now because, you know, the sugary, well, at my age right now, I got to kind of watch the sugar a little bit. So, yeah, but Sprite Zero, yes. Yeah, good question, though, Ann. Thank you for joining. Appreciate it. Yeah, what's with the cats out here tonight?
Onto South Miller Street. Then, in 200 feet, 1304 South Miller
yes,
Street.
it is.
Shelbyville,
It is good. I mean, you know, when I was, you know, a lot younger, you know, I could tolerate the sugar part of it. But, you know, these days, you know, the older you get, you know, the more things you have to leave behind, and sugar is one of them. So, yeah.
Drive east on Evans Street. Then, in 300 feet.
Well, this is where I'm supposed to go.
Shelby
So,
Street.
yeah, this is where I'm supposed to go. This is the tavern right here. Okay. Yeah, I mean, I wish I could do the sugar again, but yeah, I'm gonna be one shy of 60 next Saturday. So yeah, I gotta kind of watch that. All right, let me pick this up. I'll be right back. I don't really want to be in the mud. Maybe I can back up just a little bit so I'm not in the mud. Yeah. Okay, there we go. That's a little better. All right. right. I tell you, the pizza they do make here does smell pretty good. So, yeah. I mean, especially for a tavern, it does smell pretty good. So, all right, I need to. Okay. Okay, trying to remember where this is. All right. Oh yeah, I do know where it is. It's up north. It is up north. That's right, it is. All right. Hey, Mary, welcome in. Sorry, Mary. Indiana took Michigan down within the first hour. Yep. 5 shopping orders took Michigan down within the first hour. They had Michigan had 127 yesterday, and Indiana had 95 before they started the the 2-hour dash, and within 1 hour it took 5 yeah. I said 5 shopping orders, 3 from Kroger and 2 from Dollar General. Yeah. They made $34, and they beat them 129 to 127. I mean, there was still time on the clock, but the victory was sealed. So no matter what we do now, whatever happens now does not count because it's already sealed. So, yeah. Okay. Still dashing? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Yes, I am. Let's see. Yeah, Kevin. That's it. You see Mary's gigs up there. She's got a really good channel. She's one that's got, I think, 7,000 subscribers right now. I think. Very well. Very well liked channel. So you ever get a chance, check her channel out. I don't dash after dark with orders or alcohol. I don't even do alcohol orders, Kevin. I don't. Hey, what's going on, Corey? Welcome in. Yep. Yeah, the 1 seed beat the 8 seed tonight with still a lot of time left on the clock. So everything that happens right now doesn't count towards anything. It's just extra. So the victory was sealed. So, yeah. But yeah, not worth it. No, I agree. I don't even touch alcohol stuff, because even for them to even give you an alcohol order, you have to go through this this little test kit or something like that. You have to go through some little course or some kind of thing before they even allow you to deliver alcohol. And I refuse to take that course. So. They've never given me an alcohol. The only thing that they have that's given me where I had to do some alcohol stuff is with infirmity medicine. That's it. Stuff like NyQuil, stuff like that. But other than that, no. Physical alcohol, no. I have nothing to do with that. Nothing. Because they won't even let me deliver it until you finish that course, and I refuse to take that course. I'm not. I mean, I already know how to do that anyway because I was a server back in the 90s, so I already know about serving alcohol with care. I had to take 3 different certifications at 3 different places, with serving alcohol with care, because each place that you go, you have to pass that course, and that's the same type of course that DoorDash gives you, but if you don't take it, they don't give you alcohol orders. They will not give you an alcohol order unless you take it. And I refuse to take it. I will not take it.
Continue on South Harrison Street, State Road 9 for a half mile.
Now paying DoorDash is up to $11.25. Oh, really? Okay, yeah, I gotta get over here, so, because, yeah. Wow. Okay.
In a quarter mile, enter Public Square and take the second exit onto North Harrison Street.
Yeah. Man, that pizza they make smells really good. I mean, that's, coming from the tavern. Yeah, I mean, that's, I think that's better pizza that I've smelled than some of the pizzas that I put in here. It smells better than Papa John's. It smells better than, than Casey's. I mean, it smells really good. It's one of the best smelling pizzas I've had in the car. I mean, if it smells better than Papa John's, that says something. Little Caesars. No, Little Caesars is terrible.
Exit the roundabout onto North Harrison Street, State Route 9.
Little Caesars, no, it's terrible. It used to be good back in the 80s, when they did the pizza, but ever since they got rid of that second pizza, it just went totally downhill. No, Little Caesars is awful. Gosh, it's terrible. I mean, there's no taste to it anymore. There just isn't. Yeah. That's why I say, I mean, I don't know how anyone can order it. It's that bad. I really don't. It's really that bad. It really is. Yeah. No, absolutely not.
Michigan Road.
No, Little Caesars, no. I mean, even Domino's isn't as good as it used to be.
Turn left onto North Michigan Road.
So you're having me go that way. Oh, okay. Yeah, okay, you're having me go in the back way. Okay, I get it. You're having me go in off of Cardinal. Okay, I get it now. Yeah, all right. Yeah, that does save a little time if I take Cardinal Street. Yeah. Okay.
Continue for 1 mile.
Yep, that's exactly what you're doing. Good call, DoorDash. I mean, that's fine. Finally, you made a good call. Yeah. My friend, we're doing Spark. Yeah, I've had chicken in the car, one time, and the chicken that did smell good. Yeah, I know that. Yeah. Let's see. I think the chicken was from Meyer, if I believe, when I was in Franklin. This was a long time ago when DoorDash used to be good in Franklin. I mean, really good. Yeah, I remember they had. Yeah, there was. I had a chicken in the car because I dashed throughout the whole day there, and yeah, I think that's what it was. Yeah, because I think it smelled better from the Meyer than it did Walmart. But this pizza, man, I don't know what they did to it, but this pizza smells really good. I mean, really good. I mean, I'm not one that goes into taverns and stuff like that, but I mean, if it smells this good, I just might order one to go or something, because I have no desire to be inside a tavern.
Turn right onto Cardinal Lane.
Yeah. Yeah, those tavern days are, those days are done. I don't do that anymore.
Turn right onto Cardinal Lane, then turn right. Turn right onto Robin Court, then 1688 Robin Court, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176. USA will be on the left.
Okay. Is it the house that had that beautiful decorations? Yeah.
1688 Robin shall be billing the ANA 46176. USA is on the left.
Okay. That's must be over here. Okay. All right. Okay, so that 86, so 88 is down here right on the corner. So that's the one I need to go to then. Okay. So it's right here on the corner. Okay. Usually it's the one next door, but this one's got the other door. Okay. Yeah. All right. All right. Let's deliver this nice smelling pizza that they ordered. Yeah. All right. Okay. Hey, Bill, welcome in. Looks like the snow has really melted there. Yeah, it has. Well, it's still above 40 degrees right now, so yeah. So yeah, that's a good thing. Yeah, we'll just take this and go the other direction. That's what we'll do. Just in case they want to give me a Culver's or a Cracker Barrel. Sometimes they do that. Yeah, I didn't even turn Uber on tonight. You know, because with all the shopping, I couldn't. All those shopping orders, I couldn't turn Uber on because, you know, it wouldn't have worked. I mean, I could turn it on right now since I'm not doing anything. I mean, it would certainly help. It's 50, still 58 there. Wow. Oh. Yeah, Bill. Iowa is still in the tournament, and they're going against Purdue. Let's see. Purdue goes three. Let's see what. Not next Sunday, but the next two Sundays they'll be on, and the Tuesday it'll be yours. So you know, the Iowa is on Tuesday, and Purdue will be Sunday. So, in old Indy, he was wondering, you know, thinking that, you know, well, oh, it's great to be the number 1 seed. Yeah, well, you're the number 4 seed, and you get to go on Sunday. He goes, oh, I guess that's not so bad. I said, no, because you get the better day. See, being the 4th seed is not so bad now, is it? And he goes, no, I guess not. Yeah. All right. Yeah, we'll just go this way. And if they send me up here, we'll come back up here. Okay. Before you know it, it will be March Madness time. Yep. Well, that's one of the, see, that's why I'm gearing up for it. That's the reason why, I do this, is because, I'm so passionate about this time of year, Kevin. Yeah. I love this time of year. This helps me get through the winter. As much as I hate the winter months, this time of year with the Big Ten and the tournament and all that, it helps me get through the winter. Because this is the most exciting time. When the Big Ten teams play one another, and they basically beat up on each other, because this is a conference, and there are those that will argue about other conferences saying that they're all that. Yeah, spring forward in 3 weeks. Yeah, I'm looking forward to that too. I'm looking for the time to where they pass the bill, that says just keep the time the way it is and never turn it back. I'm looking forward to that. That they keep talking about it, but I really would like to see that happen. Yeah. That they just leave the clock the way it is. Just leave it as daylight time all the time, even in the winter. I would love to see that happen. Because, how doctors say it's so bad for people's health when you, especially when you spring forward, it interrupts your circulatory rhythm or something, having to do with sleep or whatever it is. I forget what they call it, but it's something like that. They say it's so bad, for your health to do that. They say it's not so bad when you're falling back because you get more sleep, but it's bad for you, when you spring forward, because it hurts your sleep. What have we got now? Dollar General. All right, which one? $5. Miller Avenue, of course. Okay, well, whatever. Hey, Eddie, welcome in. Yeah, once we turn the glass up, we use too. I said, yeah, I just, because I love it staying light later. Yeah, I love it when it stays light later, because it helps with the dashing, especially for those that like to stay out till 7, 8 o'clock. It doesn't get dark. Yeah. That's what I like about it. I mean, I like the fact now that we gain 2 minutes of sunlight per day, but you'll gain even more. I said, Eddie, you just subscribed. Thank you, Eddie. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Yeah. Let's see, we got in here. I said, those, I said, any of those that are, that are in blue, if anybody shows up that, that's blue, if you're still with us, Eddie, I'll introduce you, to those channels, because if you like, if you subscribe to mine, I know very well you'll subscribe to theirs, because there's some channels that visit here and the ones that I visit that are, extremely good channels that you will find a lot of entertainment with. I mean, with a lot of with us in this community, if you want entertainment, believe me, we all provide it. We try to provide it in the best way we can, because some of our dashers can be extremely hilarious, and then there are those that don't dash, that just like to talk and just get into conversations with. I mean, you might find a topic that you're passionate about that someone's talking about, and then you can just keep going. Yeah. Here, there's one right there, Eddie. Each Day with Dean, Queen of Hustling. Those two right there. Dean right there. I said, that's a channel right there. Yeah, Eddie, that channel right there. Each Day with Dean. Yeah, that's a channel you definitely need to visit. He's on more in the mornings. But yeah, sometimes he's on in the evening, but yeah, that's a channel that you will find entertaining. Yeah, talking about drivers that are donkeys and things like, yeah, and a lot of experiences that he's been through. Yeah, that's a hilarious channel. And then when Queen gets back to going, And when she's on again, because she's been down due to due to some repair issues due to the weather. When she's back, very entertaining channel as well. So yeah, Eddie, there's never a dull moment in this community. I guarantee you that. Never a dull moment. That's what I love about this community. We all help one another. We all visit one another. We all try to provide entertainment. Yes, that's what we do. I mean, we just have a lot of fun together, and that's just what we do. It's so enjoyable. But Dean, I don't know if you were lurking that whole entire time. Indiana had 5 shopping orders, 3 with Kroger and 2 with Dollar General, and within 1 hour, they passed. They got 129, and since they already won, then then that part of it ended. Everything that I'm making now is just extra. So it's just like Bob Knight used to do. Nope. No, not one tech today. Not one. Yeah. The shopping orders were pretty smooth. Even that one, I had 3 shopping orders at one time. Yeah. I started at 5:15. I had 3 shopping orders at Kroger, and they were all pretty close together. Yeah. And then right after that, I had 2 Dollar Generals. One of the Dollar Generals was one of the Krogers that I'd already delivered. It made it so easy, and they already got to $129 within 1 hour. I mean, there was still an hour to spare, and they already passed them. So at that point, it was a done deal. It's over, and we just move on. Indiana's already in the Final Four. So the next up is going to be Oregon and Penn State. Oregon will go Tuesday. Penn State will go Sunday. So that's the number 7 seed with the number 2 seed. Okay. See, I seen that same drop customer. No dirty stacks. Yeah. No. I didn't even get a chance to turn Uber on this time because of all the shopping. I couldn't turn Uber on. Yeah. I didn't get a chance. Yeah. There's no way that I can turn Uber on when I have 3 shopping orders at Kroger. It'd be impossible. Okay. All right. So I'm going to go here and go and shop here. It's only, let's see, how many things is it? They only want 3 things. One of it's bagged ice. Wonderful. They got to go outside and get it for me. All right. I'll be right back. he got all those in there. I guess he did. Okay. All right. Yep. You don't like Uber? Yeah, I never even got a chance to turn it on. Never did. Still haven't turned it on, but there's no need to. Yeah. Okay. Put on the chair. Okay. Yeah, it's probably a good idea with the ice. Yeah, you know, that is a good idea. Okay. That's a very good idea. All right.
Drive east, then turn left onto Miller Avenue.
Yeah, that's a very good idea.
Turn right onto Colescott Street, State Road
I
44.
didn't think you were going to say it because you didn't even say, you know, now you do that. Wait till I got there first. All right. Yeah, I mean, tonight I never even got a chance to do Uber. I'm not even going to turn it on now. What's the point? You know, I mean, sure, it's extra money, but I've made a lot with DoorDash. Yeah. I mean, close to $50 right now. $50, and I started at $5.15.
In a quarter mile, turn right onto Meridian Street.
I mean, just on those 3 shopping orders from Kroger, I made $26 just on those. You know, and then the $2 generals, that's what put them to 34. Yeah, 3 Kroger shops,
Turn right onto
2
Meridian Street.
and see, $2 generals, and then this $1 general, that's 3. What we got going on here?
Continue for 1 mile.
Indie Gig Life stuff here. Sorry, I missed IU total. Yeah, 129. Yeah. Yeah, 120. Yeah, 129. Yeah, Michigan had 127, and IU had 129. They had it after the second Dollar General order back there. You know, they still had an hour to go. So, yeah, because all those shopping orders were all together. I mean, all 3 of them were like within 6 minutes apart of each other. 2 of them were basically together, and then the other one was like maybe 4.5 miles. So, yeah. So all of them were together, and then of course that one lady that ordered the Kroger, she ordered one of those Dollar Generals, and then the other Dollar General was like another 2 miles from that. So like I said, they still had an hour to go, and they had 129, which is already the win. And so, you know, that's why I said I went ahead and called it right there, because you know, this isn't a time to be running the stop sign now. Come on now. That's why I stayed there, so in case you ran it, it would have been your fault. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. You had an order that had to go $2.5 for 7. Yeah. Well, like I said, all of these, though, I mean, they were just, I mean, I made $26 just with all 3 of those orders. It was the shopping that was the rough part of it, though. So the way I did it was, B was the biggest order. So I went ahead and shopped all the B, and then I set the cart aside and then went and shopped for the A and C. That's how I did it. That was the fastest way to do it.
In a quarter mile, 2004 Meridian Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA will be on the left.
Yeah, that was the best way to do it. Hold on, is this the lady that I delivered the Uber prescriptions to?
Meridian Street, Shelbyville, Indiana 46176, USA is on the left.
It sure is. Yep, it's the same lady I delivered the prescriptions to. Okay. Yeah, I ought to tell her. I said, guess what? I mean, I'm the same guy who delivered your prescriptions. Okay. All right. Got here. Okay. Yeah, I just got to let you know. I said, yeah, I think she left me an extra tip. I'm just letting her know that I'm the same one who has been delivering your Uber prescriptions. But thank you for the extra. All right. Well, there it is, guys. That's what I've made. That 50 right there in an hour and a half. Yeah. In an hour and a half. Yeah, Food Lion. Yeah. just getting it done. Or wait a minute. 2.5 hours. Yeah, 2.5 hours. Still, you know, that's over $20 an hour. That's still getting it done. So technically, you know, the dash is done then. So yeah. So because that's where it ends. That, you know, that right there. Yeah, that's where it ends right there. Okay. But that's still getting it done. Yeah. We got to the customers, I only use Instacart, but it came up on DoorDash. What? Came up on DoorDash? Yep. I got some things I got to take care of, though, guys. So that's one of the reasons why I went ahead and called it, because that's what time it had to be called anyway. So, yeah, you accepted it. Okay. I basically had to, I stopped the earlier dash 10 minutes early because of the Uber I got for Taco Bell. So that order right there, that shop order, you know, took me past the time. But I mean, it didn't matter anyway, because they'd already won. I mean, anything I made was extra, but I still had to, you know, go by the protocol. So, yeah. Yeah, 5:15, you know, and because I had to shop that, you know, that's why it went past, because, you know, between the shop and driving there and all that, it went past the time. So, yeah. Because 7:30 was basically the, you know, the end of the dash. So, that, so with 7:30 being the, you know, the end of the dash, you know, it took me up there as the confirmed customer got their order. Oh, okay. Yeah, there's times that I've had to, you know, contact support and stuff like that to verify that the customer got their order. You know, I've had to do that. I hate that. I absolutely hate that. And I mean, I hate that. Let's see. Oh, Mary. Thank you, Mary. Yeah, let's go ahead and let's celebrate Mary. Thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. All right. A little thank you for Mary here, guys. Yeah. Your sounds are off your phone. Because I'm working, I want to say hi and happy Friday the 13th. Yeah. Well, Friday the 13th was a sad note for the Wolverines, because they got beat within the first hour. But oh well, there's always next time. I mean, they were lucky to, you know, they even were lucky to get in. You know, it was because Rutgers and Oregon tied twice. That's the only reason why Michigan got in as the 8th seed. Otherwise, it would have been Wisconsin. All right. But thank you, Mary. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. You know, it's I mean, I tell you, I mean, it just, it was fun. I mean, you know, it was good. I mean, oh, somebody's getting somebody. I see some indie gig life stuff here. Ooh, got 2 coming. Some more indie gig life stuff. First it was ambulance and fire trucks. Now we got this. Yeah, I'm waiting for him to pop in and say protest. IU shouldn't have won. Well, they did. They won within the first hour. Yeah. The shopping orders that hurt Michigan ended up helping Indiana. Excitement. Oh yeah. Yeah, wait. I'm sure that on the replay, he'll put protest. Say, protest. I said, yeah, but you got a Sunday. They didn't, because had Purdue been the number 1 seed, they would have gone today. And the better day is Sunday, though. Of the two, it's better to go on a Sunday than it is to go on a Friday, because you can do a whole lot more on a Sunday, especially in the morning time, than you can on a Friday. But yeah, there is never a dull moment with this. There never is, never has been, never will be. There is never a dull moment when it comes to this contest. I mean, even Dean will tell you, there's been so much craziness throughout this whole entire season. Even with the regular dashes, with the Rushville dashes. I mean, especially with Rutgers and Oregon tying twice, that knocked Wisconsin out and put Michigan in. Yeah, I'll bet DoorDash was busy Super Bowl Sunday. Yeah, it was. Yeah. But the funny thing is, I was in Rushville during that, and it seemed like I had more shopping on that day than I did regular food delivery. Yeah, because I had Dollar General, I had Save a Lot. Yeah, I had a lot of that. So, yeah, it really was. Oh, man, but that you see, I just thought, $50, made it in 2.5 hours. That's a good night. That really is. That's a really good night. Because I know the later it gets, the more crazy it's going to be on Friday the 13th night. So I just thought you might as well stop while you're ahead. Yeah, that's just the way I look at it. Because tomorrow, of course, is Valentine's Day. All these restaurants are going to be absolutely packed tomorrow night. I don't think there's going to be a whole lot of DoorDashing tomorrow night, because, all the restaurants will be full of the Valentine's stuff. So, yeah. So I'm kind of glad that I'm going to be at my W-2 tomorrow. I really am. Said you didn't go out because you accept alcohol online. I said, yeah, well, that's the thing, though. I mean, that's why I don't have to worry about the alcohol, because, I did not take the course. I'm not going to take the course because I don't want to have anything to do with it. I just don't. I have zero interest in delivering alcohol. I just have no desire. It's bad enough, to deliver the those medicines that, like NyQuil and stuff like that. It's hard enough to deal, to do those. But yeah, I mean, that's Walmart. Yeah, this is where I got to go. I got a couple things I've got to get and get ready tomorrow, because I've got to go back to my W-2 tomorrow. So I got to rest up, because who knows what kind of cleaning mess they're going to have us do tomorrow. I mean, it's a gigantic plan. There's so much to do, because they're doing this rebuild. So, I mean, I got to rest up for that. So, all right, guys. Well, we're going to finish up saying that Indiana defeated Michigan by a score of 129-127. They did it with an hour and an hour left on the clock. So, we're just going to leave it at that. So Indiana moves on to the Final Four. So now stay tuned for Tuesday, when Oregon will be the number 7 seed will go, and then Penn State on Sunday. So, Guys, until then, or if not, maybe Monday night, until then, I will see you in the future. And remember, we're all in this together.